So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now it's the right fielder,
Leading
Riley
off for the
Green.
Rangers, the right fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3. This one lifted in the air, left field. Corrals it. And there's one down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Right through there for a strike.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
That one misses in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side. Throws to first. And Albies is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. And that is out of play. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill here today, Kumar Rocker.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throws to second. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Royce Lewis. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. Squirts away a little bit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Langford on the move. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. You know what they say. He couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Little chopper rolls foul. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. he'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Right side, Green. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, top of the second, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Cabrera, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And another ball. This one smacked out to left center, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the third.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Max Muncy.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jake Berger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Adrian Del Castillo. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. But no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort on that one. Might have saved a run. So bases all loaded up. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, safe. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2. Throw to second. He's safe.
One ball.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. He goes down looking. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Johan Rojas. Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Center field, Langford. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, great stop.
Be safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce.
And up next for Miami, Royce Lewis. Singled and scored his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Langford makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's Riley Green.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Cabrera back to work. And ball one to the right fielder. And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ozzie Albies.
And that's outside. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas makes the grab. 2 down. Here comes Corey Seager. Fly to left his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Tap foul at the plate. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And it falls. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Runner holds on at third base. Here's Lane Thomas. Fly to right his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Langford makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Rojas at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Hitter, number 9, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
0-2's the count.
Ouch, that one drilled him to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was
Now
nicely done to beat the odds. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Luis Arraez stands in, and he grounds one to the right side. All bees, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Salvador Perez. Inside, just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the first offering is not close. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Ground ball could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake.
First and second, no outs. Berger getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Del Castillo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's outside, and the count's even at 2. Perez, the runner at third. Muncy over at second. Berger at first with no outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and all the runners are tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. Now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And takes low for ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Jason Dominguez now at the plate.
Jason Dominguez.
Runner on the go. That one pulled foul. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And now it's 1-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away.
Now
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's
a
a ball.
1 strike.
And that one hammered. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Miami. And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
31, Riley Green. Now pitching for
Scott Alexander on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a swing and a miss. Green, 24 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swing and a miss.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. The longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, Lewis sends it to first, and Albies is retired. Here's Corey Seager
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. And that one is inside.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Late with the swing there.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Outside. Got him looking. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Lane Thomas. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count. And that skips into there. 2 out, space is empty. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came.
Runner takes off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Move to first, and he's back in there. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
1 strike.
Tag save. The throw for Perez too late. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Salvador Perez. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jordan Romano.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Arise. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. In the air, right side. Thomas makes the catch for the out. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. That one lifted to left. Chisholm makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. Dunning back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. A swing and a soft liner. It falls for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Louis. Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the inside corner for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Santiago Espinal. Big spot for him here. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Fought off foul. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Jorge Mateo. He'll be out in left field.
Number 3.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swings through that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And that's down and away.
Ball, that's inside.
A two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lopez makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
In the air, center field. Rojas under this one. 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Now pitching for Texas, number 52, Nick Sandlin.
And downstairs. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
On the ground right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So up next, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the
2
count.
down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Paul Sewald gets the ball now.
The Marlins, number 34, Paul Sewald.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Check
ball.
Swing, no appeal, and that's ball
1
1.
ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 3 in this one. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez, known for his late inning heroics. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
To the right side, Lopez. Low throw, and he can't pick it. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Grant McRae.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And that one is lifted in the air, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Johan Rojas.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up. To the right side. Albies. Throw to first in time. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Number 9.
Xavier Edwards will hit next.
Edwards.
Inside.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Green on the run. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Sandlin, 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And a ground ball to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Chapman.
This one high in the air to left center. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now one missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And the slider just misses. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance. Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake. This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Chapman throw over. Langford back on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Chapman throws over, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
I got 1 ball, 1
this
strike.
one in the dirt. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Royce Lewis.
Now pitching for Texas, number 53, Carlos Estevez.
And a pitch. And fouled off. And it's even up.
Ball 1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Del Castillo should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Jorge Mateo now entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Tristan Casas.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Seager fires over to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. And we're back on to extra innings. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Kittredge.
Number 39, Andrew Kittredge.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
He's hitting for Texas. Number 8, Josh Smith.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball,
1
2
out.
strikes.
The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground to first, could be 2. Slings to second. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 66.
Back here at Little Depot Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. He was late there, strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The winning run on second base.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. Lane Thomas digs in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is down low. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Winning run stands at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th. Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.